Hello my loves and welcome to part 2 of me doing self-care. If you missed part 1, I'll link it below. But basically I'm not feeling good about myself and I really just needed to do a full pamper sesh today. Makeup, hair, tan, nails, shaving my face, skincare, just everything possible that I can do from home to just make myself feel a bit prettier. I'm a confident person most of the time. I'm pretty confident without my makeup on, without my like everything done, but it's got to the point where nothing is done. The only thing I can't do right now from home is my roots and Botox, and I will be getting my nails done better, but I put on these false nails in the last video, which once again is linked below. I've done a lot of things to just already make myself feel so much more fresh, put together. It's just helping me feel better. Yeah, a lot of stuff's been going down and I've just really let myself, I don't know, I don't want to say like I've let go of myself because that's like so savage, but you know, like I just, when I'm down in the dumps sometimes I don't prioritize self-care, and today I just, yeah, I want to just do the whole shebang. So this video now is going to be me doing glam. I want, I don't know, super glowy Victoria's Secret slash Barbie slash just, I just want to feel good. We're going to do makeup. I'm going to try some new stuff. I'm going to use some favorites. We're just going to do whatever. And I hope you guys enjoy the ride. My hair's really not doing what I want it to because the roots, whatever. Let's just start with doing something to these brows because I just feel like that's a good starting point. I'm thinking I might even do my eye makeup before my foundation because I never do that anymore. I will use this, I think, first before we do anything though. This is new. It just came in, oh wait, it is foundation. Okay, I thought this was like a tint. Okay, we'll use it soon. I don't know, I thought it was like a primer tint situation. Woo! Got stuff dropping everywhere. We'll use that soon. I will use, I'm trying to find some kind of glowy primer right now. My brain is just everywhere. Let's go bougie. You know, I deserve it today. There's something that's going to make you feel flash. It's a Dior primer. Look at this. Beautiful. This is the Universal Dior Backstage Face and Body Glow. And I'm going to pop this all over my face. I've already moisturized in the last part of the video. So I'm just going to use this almost as just like a primer. I look like the Tin Man. What's something you guys do when you feel down in the dumps? Like, what is something that just makes you feel way better? For me, it's definitely beauty stuff. I find so much joy in beauty things, doing makeup, doing my hair, getting my nails done, stuff like that. Like, it definitely, I don't know, it's not about necessarily like even looking good, it's just the process. I find it very calming, and then obviously the outcome also helps. Well, it's something else, exercise for sure. Like, as much as I can never be bothered exercising, it makes me feel incredible. Like, if there's something that makes me exercise, it's the knowing of how amazing I'm gonna feel afterwards. It really makes me so much happier, makes me feel accomplished, all of that. Unfortunately, my lungs are still destroyed from having COVID and then having all of these other viruses. I think I've had 2 viruses since COVID. I've been to the freaking doctors, like it's my second home between me and Porter. And then, you know, you just go there to find out, oh, it's a virus, you can't really do much. I'm like, oh, again. I get puffed just talking. So, really looking forward to hopefully I don't just get sick again. Daycare sucks, man. Go check out my vlog channel. I've been vlogging about all this stuff, doing little daily vlogs, but man oh man, I've been like trying to go for little walks and things, which also I love walks, just to get that fresh air, a little bit of cardio, and just, you know, get out in the sunshine when there is a little bit. But what else do you guys do that makes you feel good about yourself? Let me know in a comment down below. Maybe I can find some inspo because I definitely need some more outlets other than just beauty stuff, because I get so lazy when I'm not feeling well. I need something simple that's just like amazing. I think going for a walk's probably the best one. Listening to good music's another one, but unfortunately lately my baby has been teething and fussy and just not himself. He's been sick, yeah, teething, and so most of the time I'm sitting here listening to If You're Happy, You Know It, Clap Your Hands, and what else, like Miss Rachel, it's just been all about him, which is fine. Like, that's what happens when you're a mother. Like, you're not the most important person in the world anymore. I do miss listening to my own music. I'm currently listening to some music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, hopefully not, because, you know, I'll get copyrighted. These are the Shadow Armors by AOA Studios. They're like $1. I did a video on AOA ages ago. Let me know if you want another one, an updated one, trying like super affordable makeup. And I'm gonna use this to kind of shape my eye. I'm gonna trim off the front of it because it doesn't really fit well. The shape's not the best in these ones, but they're so affordable and they still do the trick. Oh, that feels so uncomfortable. I've done this fancy thing with my hair and you can't even see it because... Anyway, I'm gonna first go in with my brow shaping gel by XO Beauty. Damn it, it's melted. See, it's melted and then reset. It's usually clear, but it's fine, it still works. It gets really hot in this room and I don't have any aircon in here like I did at the old house because I didn't think I'd need it. But here we are. Now I'm not trying to do a super brushed up soap brow, but I am trying to just like groom them so that all the brow hairs are kind of going in the same direction and I'm lifting them off the bottom of my brow. Zoom you in a little bit, I feel like we're so far apart. And then I'm going to use the same brush, just flip it over and use the little brush. And I'm going to use this Powmade by Benefit. My shade is 2.5. And I'm just going to fill in the brow a little bit, just where I've got some gaps, just to make them look a little bit thicker. Especially on that like line, you know, at the bottom line. I don't need much at all, just like that. I don't know if you can see the difference or not, but it's, yeah, it does help make them look more polished. And then, okay, I'm gonna actually wait until I've got all my powders on before I put any brow mascara through, just in case I get some little like powder fluffs, you know, it'll help to clean it up. So let's quickly pop on some concealer on the lid just to prime. Actually, we'll use the P.O.BOX base. I haven't used that in ages. This is the P.O.BOX base, shade number 2. I'm just going to do a dollop like that, and then I'm going to use, want to kind of like clean up under the eyes too. Let's take this Jar CC3 brush. I think you can get these on Glam GRWM. I love Jar, she is awesome and so talented. And I'm just going to use that brush to like create a nice sharp line under the brow too, just to make the look a little bit more glam. Now I'm thinking champagne pink for the eyes. Just tapping that out as well. Oh my god, does anyone have tips for me as well? Any mums? Do you have any tips for what to do when your baby just gets into his throwing phase? He's definitely in his throwing era and his tantrum era. He likes to throw his food, throw his toys, make me pick them up. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to react? Like, I usually just pick it up and don't make a big deal out of it, and then like don't make it fun. I'm not like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, I just don't give him a reaction because I'm thinking like he's wanting a reaction, and then I try to play with him obviously in other ways and you know, take a different toy and be like, look, we hammered this toy or whatever. Yeah, any tips? And he like throws his food, takes a bite of his toast, biffs it, takes a sip of his water, tosses it. He's like, yeah, this is great. No idea how to navigate that. And his tantrums, like, he started having huge tantrums. Like, for example, I'll be wearing my glasses and he wants to take them, and I'm like, no. And I shake my head, no, sorry, you can't take mummy's glasses. And he just has a tantrum, he has a meltdown. He'll pretend to cry or like throw himself on the ground. I'm like, dude, you're 1, you're not 2, you're 1, get it together. I don't say that to him. I'm just, what drama. Honestly, the drama. I have a multitude of different eye products. So I'm going to use a little mixture. If you're recreating this look at home, use what you have. I'm going to start with this Mellow Athena eyeshadow quad. Look how gorgeous this is. I'm absolutely obsessed. Like, it's so pretty. Perfect for travel as well. I'm going to use these 2 shades. This shimmer is really pretty too, and that's like a really nice pinky champagne. We might use it, we might not. I'm going to take a round eye brush. I'm going to take the more like neutral toned color, and I'm literally just smack banging that with this big huge brush straight across the crease. Just tapping it. I'm not even blending, I'm just tap tap tap. And then I'm going to take a firm blender brush. I'm going to take this MAC eyeshadow. I don't know if they still make it. It's called Keep Still, but if you're looking it up, it's spelled this way. and it is a pinky kind of matte color. I'm going to load up my brush and buff that through the crease also. All the way across. I really like that color actually. The color underneath is just providing a little bit of depth, and then this color is like the main event. Oh my god, the sticker moved and it's pulling down my eye. I was like, oh my god, why do I feel like my eye's twitching? But it's because this moved. That freaked me out. I was gonna use this, but I feel like there's not a color deep enough for what I'm going for. You know what, I'm just gonna go back in with that same color we used before on the same brush, and I'm gonna layer this once again on top. So lots of layering, but I'm just gonna keep this on the outer corner and a little bit through the deepest part of the crease, like further in the eye. Now you know what, the perfect champagne, you guys will laugh. Okay, this is the Heaps of Sweets palette. Usually it comes with a whole lot of different colors, but I have a palette, you know, my brand and stuff, with only the shade Sugar because it is the perfect pink champagne. They're not gluten, sorry. But yeah, so I'm gonna take Sugar, look at it, and I'm going to press that on the eyelids. I should actually use a brush because these are really pointy and that kind of hurt, like scratching my inner corner. And then I'm gonna layer something on top of this as well, but that's how that looks obviously by itself. I'm going to dust, I'm going to use my finger again and risk poking my eye out. I'm going to dust a little bit of Midnight Cowgirl by Urban Decay on top. I got some on my under eyes, but that's fine. We'll put concealer on top of it, it'll be super glowy. Are you ready for the magic? Let's do one at a time. Oh, the other one. Stunning. I'm going to do foundation now, so we're going to try out this new Maracuja Juicy Glow foundation. Wait, did I buy this already? I just got sent this, but I feel like I've already bought it. And have I used it? No, I bought the Cloud Coverage. So this is different again. This is super glowy. I saw the little like PR send out, you know, sheet that they gave me. Medium coverage, radiant finish, so it's like a glowy one, which I'm excited for. It blends like a second skin to blur the look of pores, and they've sent in the shade Light Neutral 24N. Oh, my tummy is rumbling. Maybe I should order some Uber Eats while I'm filming. Been filming for like 3 hours, guys. It's been a journey. Cute packaging, just looks like the other kind of ones that Tarte has. The color looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I'm just gonna go all in. Probably should have wet a sponge or something, but you know, we're going to use a round face brush today. Probably didn't even need the like glowy base on with how glowy this is. We are going to have to do some mattifying of some certain areas because it's almost too glowy in certain places where I've got breakouts and things. I need to try the foundation again without a dewy base on underneath because right now this is just giving like Tin Man once again. Almost like that MAC foundation I used that I didn't like. It's like caking up my brush too, look at that. This was a clean brush and it's showing up every pore on my face. Too much glow. I never thought I'd say that, but yeah, it reminds me of that MAC foundation that I didn't really like. I will try it again though without yeah, with like a more matte base underneath because it's just too much, and I've got it in my eyebrows, so I have to fix that soon. Okay, don't panic, we'll fix this. All right, we're going matte like with the concealer to try and help balance this. Actually, I'll do a lighter shade. We'll do Light Sand Tarte Shape Tape. Gonna start like that. I might add some more. I just ordered some Uber Eats too. I got a fresh bowl. If you live in Palmy, you know. And this is a Ultra Soft Powder Puff by XO Beauty, the small one. You get both in a set, like both this one and a big one, I should say, because that didn't make any sense. Like that's much better, just mattifying a little bit over that like kind of T-zone. Oh my god, my stomach's making the most horrendous noises. I really want to use my Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer that I used in my last like first impressions video because I just love this. I'm going to use an angled face brush. This is in the shade Light Medium. And I'm just going to tap this kind of where I would bronze slash contour. Just before I set everything with powder, this actually is going to help smooth out some of my skin as well, where it's like looking a bit textured from all of the glow. It's such a pretty product, guys. I love this. I'm so happy I picked it up. And then I'm going to go in with my trusty MAC Studio Fix powder just to mattify some certain areas. And I'm going to go with a small brush. So this is a small face brush just to go over the areas where I really want to kind of mattify, like the sides of the nose, and the center of my forehead needs to be done between those eyebrows. Like there's just a bit too much glow right here. It's like reflecting. And then the under eye, I'm going to go in with the GLAM Baked Glow Setting Powder, but this one's in Cappuccino. Usually I use the light pink. This one looks like this. It's just like a light peachy color. And I'm going to press that under my eye and let it bake. I know I look crazy, but trust the process. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it's okay. Now that all that powder's on, we'll just run through and do a little bit of brow gel. Let's do this Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive Brow Shaping Gel in brown. And that should kind of fix the foundation that popped into my brow at the front there. I'm going to use this split liner. It's got a friggin' big old sticker over it. How do I get this off without peeling my nail off? So I bought this off, was it Glam Radar or Beauty Bay? Maybe Beauty Bay? It's Glisten Cosmetics in Ghetto. It's Ghetto, right? I was like Ghetto, but I think it's a U. Now that I've opened it, I don't know, like I feel like it needs to be like a purpley burgundy color maybe? Marc Jacobs Beauty, rest in peace. Aren't they bringing some back or are they not? I'm sure I saw an article saying that they were like bringing some stuff back. Anyway, this is in the shade Fine Wine. We're gonna resort to using a, whoops, that just cracked off. We're using a pencil because I don't have any liquids or creams or anything in the color I want. And what I'm gonna do is rub that in the outer half like this, and then I'm going to take a winged liner brush and just softly smoke that outward. This eyeliner formula is so good, it's so creamy. I think that's quite cool. Alright, I'm going to attempt to match it on the other side. Literally taking my winged liner brush and rubbing it on there. I swear my eyeliner never comes out the same on both sides ever. Ever, ever. Forever, ever, and ever, ever. I'm going to use falsies today. I want the whole lot. But first, let's just run a little bit of this pinky colour by MAC under the lash line. Not too much, just a little bit. My tummy is making gross noises. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm going to take a very small amount. Usually I do nude on my borderline that just smacked and cracked off, but we're going to do white today. This is Colourpop Exit. I don't know if I like white on my waterline. I haven't done this since like 2012, but I'm going to use the Lounge Face lash. I don't really care about putting too much on because I am going to put falsies on straight after this, so I just want them to be black. We're going all out. We're going in with Troublemaker lashes by XO Beauty. These are stunning, thick, wispy, layered. Let me show you off. Look how incredible. I don't understand how I can literally have two pairs of scissors in front of me and here we go. I was gonna say and lose both of them. Why are these stuck together? What the heck? I'm not even being dramatic. What's going on? Why are they stuck together? Oh my god, I opened up my glue for my nails. I've glued them shut. Okay, I know there's another pair of scissors right here somewhere. I can't make this shit up. I need these to open. Well, I guess the nail glue's strong. I found a pair. And my food is 6 minutes away. So once I've got these lashes on, I'm going to go eat so that my stomach stops making horrendous noises. And then I'm gonna come back and like finish. These scissors are so blunt. So I'm just trimming off the outer portion so that they're like quite short in the front. These are gonna look so good. He's 4 minutes away. I've been really good at not like buying food much lately. Like we cook most of the time, because takeaways are expensive. So I haven't had this in like a month and a half and I'm so excited because it's my favorite food. Fresh bowl I'm talking about. It's like salad with dressing and then like deep fried, you know, honey chicken and stuff like that on the top. It's so yummy. It's like salad but unhealthy. Two minutes away. He's down the road. My god, these lashes are bomb. I haven't worn big huge lashes in ages. These are the faux mink lashes. Alright, I'm gonna go eat my food and I will be right back. But here's the lashes. They're still kind of drying, but you know, you get the idea. I'm just buffing off this powder. Bronzer, blush. Let's stick and theme. We'll go in with the Mario Soft Sculpt bronzer. This is in medium. Using a medium face brush. And then let's do a pretty pink blush. So we're going to use Penny and Daisy, XO Beauty, same brush. I'm going to go back in with Sugar, which is quite like glittery and intense. So I'm just going in with a really light hand. This is the eyeshadow I used by XO Beauty. Now I'm going to just mist over some of this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. You know, these nails are growing on me a lot. They're quite cute. And then we want something kind of pinky on the lips. I've barely shown you my new lip range, so I'm going to wear that today. But once again, sorry if using my brand like pisses you off. I try not to shove it down people's throats, but it genuinely is what I like to wear. I'm going to start with Blossom Lip Pencil. And then I'm going to use Lace Liquid Lipstick. And then on top I'm going to put roses. Looks like this. Just in the center. Let me get dressed, put on my earrings and everything, and I'll show you like the finished look. Alright, so I just tied all of my fringe pieces up. And now I'm going to let down the rest of my hair and kind of just do that slick back fringe look. I wish I could tell you guys what this campaign was for. I'm doing a campaign today. So I'm looking a certain way with like my hair and accessories and dress. Oh my god, I'm cooking. It's so hot in here. It just got so warm. Earrings. Okay, with the vibe of the product, these earrings actually look sick. I think I'll wear this like off the shoulder a little bit. I got these earrings from Benefit actually on a brand trip a couple of years ago. I think the hair's cool. If I could have put some volume in, it would have been even better, but my hair's just not cooperating lately, so I don't want to overdo it and like push my limits and then regret. This is the final look. You know what you think. I love this eye makeup. I think it's so pretty, and the eyeliner just like icing on the cake. Honestly, the cherry on top. I love it. I'm so sad now because I've used it and I love it, and of course it's not even around anymore, so I'll have to find you guys a dupe, or if you guys think you know of a dupe, please comment it below for us. I think it's so pretty. I love that color. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me tell you, I feel so much better right now. The contrast from the beginning of the previous video that I uploaded that's linked below. Honestly, oh, it's amazing what some yum food, some coffee, some makeup can do for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, I'm just going to run this idea past you guys. I really want to do roll for makeup. And if you haven't seen the Roll for series on TikTok, let me find his page. So Roll for Sandwich was the original as far as I know, and I can never... So loud. Adventures in Ardia. That's what it is. I'm sure you guys have probably come across him, but he does these series where it's like roll for sandwich, and he has dice, he rolls, he's got like a corresponding thing for each thing. I really want to do it with makeup. I saw Soph do it. I might take some inspiration from those two people and do a makeup version. Do you guys want to see that? I want to put in some really out the gate options, so like, you know, each roll is like a risk, and then yeah, create a makeup look following the dice. I already bought them. Let me know if there's any certain things I should add into the lists, because I can write it up and use your suggestions, and I would love that. So yeah, help me out. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Sorry for not uploading last week, but yeah, here we are. Bye bye.